Hey guys, how's it going? Costu1 coming at you guys with yet another video. Here we have Six Flags Great America trip number 20, which came on Friday, August 15th, 2014. I rocked out with Richard all day, but about two rides into the day, we met up with Joey and Cassie, and then a few hours before Coasters After Dark began, it was Coasters After Dark that day, we ended up meeting up with Matt, Austin, Eric, Chris, Martin, and I think that's it. So, it should have been 9. So, me, Richard, Cassie, Joey, Matt, Austin, Martin, Eric, and Chris. So 9 of us in total for Coasters After Dark. But let's get into the rides. So we started off on Goliath, Richard and I. We ran there, and we ended up getting the first train out for the day. And then we headed over to X-Flight Right while we were waiting for Joey and Cassie. Joey and Cassie went and did Superman and Batman and V2 from my understanding. So we met them over by the American Eagle Blue entrance. After that, we rode American Eagle Blue, as well as Raging Bull with them. And let me tell you, the line for Raging Bull's single rider line was insane. And they were only letting people in like once every 15 minutes. It was crazy. It was going back a good amount of the exit. And as you can see from that picture, they did not give us any boarding passes this time. Excuse me for the ringtone. But anyways, moving on, we would then go over to do Skytrick Tower after we ate at JB's Barbecue. I had pulled pork. I don't remember what everyone Joey, Richard, or Cassie had, so I can't really tell you. But after that, we went to Roulette Dodge, and then we did Dark Knight Coaster. We hit up Loggers Run shortly after, and Joey was the one who got soaked this time. Well, at least his feet got soaked. Here's a nice picture of the wipeout. Anyways, after Loggers Run, we stood in line for Goliath, which was a 90-minute wait at the time, and it did actually be about 90 minutes. And you can see an off-ride I did from one of the Q blocks. Here's a picture of me. Or I'm trying to focus in on the plant, but it's not exactly working, so fail. Then we headed over to Buccaneer Battle, and over at Buccaneer Battle, I don't remember, it might have been Cassie's first time on it, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was, and we got drenched, so what better way to go, there's Joey and Cassie. What better way to dry off but ride on Giant Drop? So we went over to Giant Drop, and then we decided to eat at JB's Barbecue once again. And at that time, we saw Paul, Alex, and Keith, and then Austin eventually met up with us. We would head over to County Fair Food Court to meet up with Chris and Matt. And then shortly after, we'd see Eric and Martin, or Martine, or whatever. And we just hung out around the park for a little while until about 7:45 when we got in line for Whizzer. We did some arcade games and stuff like that. And we did Whizzer, and then following that, we stood in line for X-Flight Right. Really the only 2 coasters that we saw that had a line all night for Coasters After Dark was X-Flight and Goliath. Raging Bull's line was not that bad. It was only about 15 minutes. Everything else besides X-Flight and Goliath was pretty much 15 minutes from what I could tell. After X-Flight, we headed over to Demon, and then our group, some people ended up playing hide and seek, so Austin, Richard, Martin, Eric, people like that. They just started playing hide and seek on us for some reason, and then we'd head over to Southwest Territory, and we went on Viper, and then we hit I personally hit Giant Drop 3 times, and that was the day for me. Ended up with 18 rides, and we left at about, I don't know, about 8. I want to say we left at about 10:45 or something. And one thing I meant to say, but I forgot to say, between Demon and Viper, Matt had to use the bathroom, so I said, okay, I'm going to hide behind one of the fences, and I'm going to scare him when he gets out. Well, I didn't know that he came out of the entrance, so I turned around to scare someone, and turns out it wasn't Matt, and let's just say someone got the living you-know-what scared out of him accidentally, as well as it happened a second time when I thought it was Matt. And then I looked down, and turns out Matt was outside watching the whole time. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry if I went a little blabbing. Sorry for the black right now. You're staring at a blank screen. Pictures ran out. Talked too much. I didn't expect this to be talking as much, but oh well. Thanks for watching. I'll be getting the next videos out as soon as possible. And yeah, till then, Cost You One signing out. See everyone.